Okay, so going back where I left off, here's the northern bob whites. You can see this is a female right here. It's beak, it's feet. There's feet. It's a male. Look at the male pattern versus female. Should be a male. I believe it's a male, but I'm gonna move on. Then you're gonna have American coot. Coot's gonna be a duck-looking thing. I think it's right here. It's this guy. Yep, here's American coot. I can't even get to this guy's little stick. But yeah, anyways. Here's the coot. That's what he looks like. That's what it looks like. He has a little red thing on it up there. It's a coot. His feet. Oh, sticky. Don't know why it's so sticky. That's disgusting. Yeah, that's him. Gross. Let's do the killdeer. Terratiformes, family Terratidae. The killdeer is going to be hidden up here. They're easy to spot because look at this little target on their head. They have this pattern, goes all the way around. There's their feet. One, two. So this guy only has 3 feet. Like that. Actually, ignore these 2 fingers. He really only has this going on. So, that. It's a killdeer. Flip him over. Look at it. Killdeer. Forster's Tern. Forster's Tern. I'm trying to remember where this guy is. I'm assuming he's still over here. Yeah, here he is. He's got a little bandito mask on. The beak where the nose is. The wings are pointed. Tail is split in 2 directions. One goes this way, one goes that way. Wings are pointed. The feet are little thumb, 3 going out like that. So this, Forster's Tern. There he is. Laughing Gull. This one's easy. Look at the feet. Same feet, more web though. You have this guy. He's pretty self-explanatory. How much battery do I have? 4%. I'm surprised I can still film right now. Trying to rush these. Killdeer, Forster's Tern, Laughing Gull, Rock Dove, Mourning Dove. Rock Dove. It's also known as a pigeon. A lot of people call these pigeons. My birding book, I looked it up, couldn't find Rock Dove, but I found pigeon. They have coloration on their head. Feet. Hard to see the tarsus on these guys, so I don't know if he'll ask us what kind of feet half these guys have, because some of them are covered like this pigeon or the rock dove and you can't see them. Let's put the autofocus on. Mourning dove. It's the mourning dove right here. It's the female, I believe. There's the pattern. Goes around. You got the feet. The thumb goes back. That's the thumb right there in the back. 3 feet going forward. Look at the top of claws there. Long middle finger. I believe, yeah. Anyways, mourning dove. Dovey right there. Let's put this rock dove back. There's also another mourning dove around here somewhere over here. This guy's squished just so you can see some of the stuff a little better. That's a different kind. I think that's a female. That might be a male. Don't quote me. Go look it up. So we are on the yellow-billed cuckoo. Yeah, yellow-billed cuckoo. There he is. Yellow-billed cuckoo. You got those feet. One in the back. 3 in the front. Thumb short. And the 3 front-facing feet are longer, but the middle finger's longer, and you have those curved toenails. So that's this guy. Yellow-billed cuckoo. Greater Roadrunner. So it looks like I'm jumping up back and forth. These are kind of out of order. This guy's hard to miss. I mean, look at that pattern. You have the feet. Same feet. You have the middle finger being the longest. And the thumb at the back is shorter. So you can't see that, but the thumb at the back is shorter. Middle finger is the longest. That will be the middle finger there. But yeah, this is the Greater Roadrunner. Greater Roadrunner. Well, okay, so next guy. Try to fly through this list. Greater Roadrunner. Eastern Screech Owl. There's a lot of Screech Owls left out, but we're gonna have our Eastern Screech Owls. I believe these are males. Here's Screech Owl. Not doing too good. These are the smaller ones. These Screech Owls. This might be a female. I'm not sure. It's probably still a male. These look exactly the same, honestly. Hard to tell them apart. They have the rectorial feet, though. And this might be a female. But it may not be a Screech Owl. That's the thing, is seeing and looking for the little horns that come in Screech Owls. I'm not really seeing it in this guy. But this guy does look more like this guy right here. So this might be a baby female version of this guy. That's what I want to say, just because of the similarities here. If you can see them next to each other versus how different they look when you compare these guys. Don't quote me on that. These guys are really small. So these are the small ones. These are definitely Screech Owls. I don't know what this is, but it'll be alright. Barred Owl. This might be a Barred Owl, but it might be a Screech Owl. So look up your Screech Owls. Try to see if there's a small one or if there's a smaller version of the Barred Owl. But this would be like you would see from the Fourth Kind or whatever, where they try to scare you with aliens. You have this owl, raptorial, this kind of pattern going around, but the face is what you're paying attention to. Yeah, the Barred Owl. This is obviously the greater horned, or the great horned owl. There's his little horns. Not hard to miss this guy, just from the horns alone. This is the eastern version of those guys. The Chuck Will's Widow. Chuck Will's Widow. Let's see if I got these laying around somewhere over here. I don't think we do. So it looks like we have to take it over here. What am I? Battery on 3%. Okay, Chuck Will's Widow. Don't see one yet. Don't see one yet. Widow. Here it is. Yeah, I was looking right at it. This is the guy that looks like he's blown out, because these guys actually fluff themselves up quite a bit. So you can see him. He's just exploded. Look at the pattern on the side, kind of spotted wings, brown. Looks almost like leaves, kind of. That's this Chuck Will's widow. Okay, so what we got next? We have the autofocus on. Common Nighthawk, I was just over there. See this pattern? Look at this guy. Does it look like a hawk to you? I don't think it does. So I don't think it should be considered even a hawk in the common name. But it's going to have pointy wings when it flails out, and it's just going to look really streamlined in the air. It's going to be hard to identify this guy out there, but look at the zebra print chest and legs going down around the legs to the tail, which is also underneath is spotted. You're going to have spots there. Just have some crazy, this has the kind of the craziest cheetah zebra print of all the guys, but this is common Nighthawk. We're going to go to the chimney swift. This guy's also got some pointy wings. He's also got an interesting streamlined tail, similar to that of the of this duck right here, which would be the wow, this foot is broken. Look at the tip of the tail, the ruddy duck. So the ruddy duck has a similar tail to this guy. If you can see it. See those little, yeah, you can see them. They look like little bristles on the end. Those are just parts of the middle of the feather that don't have anything along the edges. But that's how you would notice this guy. He's really streamlined. He's got pointy wings. And then he has those kind of comb-toothed, bristly tail extensions right there. I think those have a name, but not trying to think of that right now. Yeah, but this is the little streamlined guy, the chimney swift. He's swift because he's quick. We got the ruby-throated hummingbird. There's two of them. There's one right here, one right here. They're both males, I think. Maybe that's a female and that's a male, but when I looked at this on the sex, they drew a male symbol on that one, and they have a male symbol on this one, so I guess they're both males. Flip it over. You have your belted kingfisher. Try to look for the one that has a belt, like this guy. This is a guy. This is a male. They have a pretty big bill, but notably, look at the belt across the chest. They're strapped in, they're ready to go. Their feet, two are kind of fused right there towards the right side of the screen, and to the left it's not really fused, but the two that are fused are bigger, and towards the back he has a little thumb. That's a certain type of feet that these guys have. This is the female, same characteristics but brown on the end. They both have striped tails. You're going to see a little more stripage in the female, but the feet are the same. Beaks are the same. Everything's really the same except for this, the coloration of the chest. So, oops. Belted kingfisher, we're going to go to the northern flicker. Northern flicker might be around here somewhere. Northern flicker, where you hiding at? I feel like I'm going right past it. Over here. What group's it in? Okay, it's over here with these guys, I think. Here it is. I believe this is a. This is gonna get me. But see the spots, see the yellow wings underneath. See the yellow tail. See the type of tail. It's branched. It has a dick on the back. It's got red on the back, but not all the way up. I think this is a female. And I'm pretty sure this is the male. The male has a heart on the back of his head. And he has this little strap along his face that the female doesn't have to the male. Spots on chest, yellow wings, yellow tail, same tail, everything. It's different, except this is more of a dick. Female wants dick, male wants vagina. He's got a heart because he's in love. Pileated woodpeckers, the biggest woodpecker is this guy. Not much to say about this guy. He's got a crest. He's got big wings. He's got those weird feet. Oh man. He's got a big middle claw. He's got pretty normal feet. Just one there, one there, one there, and then a short thumb. It's pretty proportional overall. But you go on to the red-bellied woodpecker. For the red-bellied, belly's really not even red. So look, it's not even red-bellied. It's got kind of a yellow belly, if anything. But what you want to pay attention to is where the crest is going. In terms of the red, it's really striped, heavily striped actually, along the whole back, white underneath. And then you're going to have, I think the males, it goes all the way across the top of the head. And for the females, like this one, I think it has a gap across the top of the head. Otherwise, they're really similar. You can see the top of the feet they have. This is the red-headed woodpecker. You can see why they call him that. Look at the wing pattern, the white stripe going through the black solids. There he is. He's got that kind of feet right there. Yellow-bellied sapsucker. There's two right here and here. Yellow-bellied sapsucker. He does have a yellow belly. This is the male, I believe. And it's a female. They don't have the red, but they have similar pattern. Spotting and all that, and the yellow belly. They suck tap, I'm sure. The downy woodpecker. Here's a downy. I think it's a male. Not really sure actually. I'm kind of blanking on that. It's one of the sexes. It's a female. Here's another one. The males have the little red on top. Oh, there you go. There's those. Eastern kingbird. I don't think we have one of these actually. The Eastern kingbird. I couldn't find one within all these guys, but they kind of look like this, but bigger, and the crest is to be more pronounced. Yeah, they don't really have one on display that I could see. I don't think it's this guy either. Eastern kingbird, scissor-tailed flycatcher. We do have one of these, and it's right here.